Kyle with Dirt Bike Channel. This is another ride on the 150X CW. This is back from my Idaho ride, and this is a 2017 model. One thing I've noticed about riding this 150 is you get your practice at shifting. It forces you to be in the right gear, and a lot of the stuff that I ride, I'm shifting between second and third gear most of the time with a lot of the other bikes, but on this bike, a lot of the times I don't have enough power to actually get into third gear. I end up revving it out a lot in first and second gear, and I don't love the way that first and second gear is geared on these Ws. Now Scott's gonna wave me on here, and I'm gonna try to keep Scott behind me, so we'll listen to the bike a little bit here. So on the 150, it's not like it doesn't have any power down low. There just isn't a lot of power down low, and there's practically nothing in the mid-range. So if you want to go fast on single track and you're pulling hills, you got to rev the thing out. And while that's fun, it's a little bit tiring, and sometimes it's just hard to keep traction. You know, you're fighting for traction on that rear wheel. And I had learned on the other days that I rode this thing that when I'm in second gear and I'm tempted to shift up into third gear and power through, what would happen is I'd kind of get caught with my pants down a little bit, and I couldn't pull third gear. In fact, a lot of times I couldn't even pull second gear if I had to slow down. You'll see something happen up here where I'll be in second gear and I'll have to slow down a little bit more than I want to, and I won't have enough power to pull out of it right in second gear. Watch this, and it'll get me a little bit in trouble, and I'll slow down way more than I need to coming out of a corner right here. So that's on me. I was in the wrong gear, and then I'll click up to second gear, and then I'll see this, and then I'll click immediately back down into first gear and have to come up this. And even then, I'm struggling to keep the bike running and keep the RPMs where I need them to. But there's just a lot of shifting there. It's like I'm in second gear, then I'm in first gear, then I'm in second gear, and then I'm in first gear because of the terrain. And this bike will make you a better rider, man, because you have to be on it. You have to work for it, man. This is so beautiful. Every once in a while it pays to just stop and smell the roses for a little bit and see some of the beautiful stuff that we've got around us. I think we're headed back to the cabin we're staying at. It's starting to get pretty late in the day here. So it's been fun riding this 150. It is a very, very capable little bike. I took it on that nasty hill climb that was just switchbacks and boulders and getting this thing revved out. First gear, second gear, first gear, and just riding the clutch, keeping those RPMs high, and this thing never flinched, never stalled. I mean, some of that was some handy clutch work, but yeah, there's not a ton of bottom end on this, and you got to be on the pipe a bit. But it's a fun bike to ride, and it's very, very quick to change direction. You've got to own it a little bit more in the trickier spots. And I haven't been quite as good in some of those tricky spots as I know I am on like my 250 and my the 300s and things. Is it going to be a great desert bike? Yeah, probably not. Because most guys don't want to have to push this thing as hard as you have to in the desert, like with sand and stuff like that. Wouldn't be my favorite wide open bike, but for mountain woods bike, man, this thing's pretty dang fun. And very, very capable. I went up all the same stuff and did all the same stuff everyone else did, and they were on 252 strokes, and we have two 300s here and one 250. Scott's got a 250. Sam and Tyler are on 300s today.